Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Starting off with a little itty-bitty disaster. A little dust devil just came in and just took out some of our, what did we take out? Air tank, water tower, subsurface heaters off anyway. We're running a deficit in the late game, or the late day stuff. So I think we're going to have to start off by building another row of power plants. And thankfully we've got this nice little happy area down here. We can go ahead and do that. I do see this turbine is going to need some maintenance soon. So let's go ahead and start off by building some power plants. Alright. I'm just going to build it right down here. It's going to be a happy little row of power plants. And I think I'm going to build a second row, actually. Just make sure we got plenty of power, especially during disasters. And this scrubber right here has a radius of about... It's fully extended to. Dang. I was hoping to kind of like do something down here with it. I think it's going to have to be up there. We'll get another scrubber. This is technically in cold terrain, air quotes. Let me go ahead and set this one up there. So it's going to draw a little bit more power because it's in that cold terrain, but I can also do something to alleviate that here shortly. I do have a water deposit down here, and I do also... no, I don't have a research yet, but there's a core heat convector technology down this way I can definitely get my hands on. That'll let me do that. So I'm going to work my way down the terraforming stuff, mainly if I get any more keys. That's where that's going to come into play. My electronics production is lagging pretty badly right now, so it's probably telling me that I'm going to need to get an electronics factory proper built up. This TV Studio Workshop, it's fine, but I can definitely put something to better use. So let's go ahead and get an electronics factory proper built up here. I'm going to build it up next to this smart apartment. It is going to take a bunch of stuff to get online. However, note, this is producing 10.8 electronics in all 3 shifts. This kind of shows you where the failings of these automated factories come into play, because they kind of fail for a little while. They're not the best in the startup in the game, but they can definitely get there. Also, I have turned off the electronics store. That's probably an issue too. But there we go. We actually can do 2 shifts. Factor AI this. I'm ripping through my electronics right now. I'm fully aware of it. The 9th planet.
Resources
what do you want? So we can get some money, we can get some flat research, or we can get some colonist morale. That doesn't actually help me much. I'm actually going to go for the 2.5 billion. Because I can turn around and make it 5,000 research points. It really depends on what your needs are at any given time, what you want to do with those things. Speaking of doing things, let's go up here and do some things in this area. We need to get some stuff for a Stirling generator, so we need some polymers, electronics, metals and electronics. So let's see. 5 electronics, 13 electronics. So let's grab 15 electronics, 10 polymers, 5 concrete, some metals. All right. You're over here. Cool. You have nothing to do over there, so let's come over here and do some cool stuff instead. Ooh, slight problem. I'm out of electronics. This actually is a problem for me. Thankfully, we actually have some extra cash on hand. I'll send a load of, I'll probably send this guy back to Earth or some stuff. Or, better yet, ooh, idea. What if I do this instead? Let's go ahead and do a landing pad here. I don't know where I want to put this landing pad, actually. I could put it, like, right there. But I need to have fuel over here, unless it's mainly for... There's no water deposits out here, right? Yeah, no water. So I'd have to get fuel brought in manually. You might be able to see where my brain's going with this. My thinking is, if I bring
resources are low
down the materials needed to build this stuff, I could actually do that. I could just bring up the electronics and the polymers, do 15 and 10 with a supply pod. That'll build the Stirling generator and get the drone hub electronics in place. Turn that off, I don't need that. Then I could just bring up the metals and the concrete to build this guy. But we have no shuttles. So we're not... I don't think we're there yet. We're close to getting this project online. There's also 15 machine parts for a large station. I'm thinking if I can do it. I should be able to. Botanist for research progress. Do I have enough botanists for this? Colonists? I have 6 still. Issue is I only have this one farm producing food. Even though I'm producing a decent amount of food, I can also trade materials and get food. Let's go ahead Yeah, I'm going to send this rocket back. Let's go ahead and send him back, and then... I don't know where I want to put the... Pack him up. Let's get one drone from over here. Maybe two. I'm going to assign him to the elevator. Automatically he's going to have a heavy drone load problem. But if I do this, up here, let's get this up and running. So, right. 15, 10, and 10. I can do this. There we go. Gonna fully load them up. Let's see, 5 concrete. I don't think I even have electronics on this site. And I got 9 here. Let's get the other electronics from over here. There's 2 here. Where the hell's the other one? Where are my other electronics hide now?
Meteor incoming.
Ah, that's fine. Cool. We got most of what we need here. We'll get this drone hub up and running, but it's also going to be powered by this guy. There's no backup at this point for it, because I haven't hooked anything into the grid. My plan long term is once the train station is built, take the tracks out this way, run up to here. Hopefully this is flat. I haven't actually, like, I should try something here. Yeah, it looks like it's flat. So I can run the tracks up this way, and if I need to adjust the, the pathing a little bit, I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. It's going to run as a heavy load for just a little bit. We'll turn off the drone hub proper, just to make sure the Stirling generator is being done up. Or the large universal depot. Let's actually just do this. Let's put this stuff on the ground here, and we'll let the nanites do all the work. Yay, you got 1,000 research for getting 100 colonists. Took a while for us to get just 100. It's so 118, by the way. Alright, there we go. Now we're doing 6.5 just in 2 shifts.
Research
we're doing
complete.
10.8 here. So, again, these things are great in the early game. It's a good mod building, but it's not a great long-term solution. Once you get people on the planet, start utilizing them. Alright, cool beans. We have this done. We're waiting on... Wait, oh, that's right. I didn't bring enough electronics back. So let's go ahead and pull. Yeah, I got 9 electronics over here. I'm going to grab 5 from over here. And bring it up here for this. Then this drone hub can slowly start to bring in the materials that we need for this. I could probably do a route where I'm just bringing up loads of metals and machine parts to get these guys up and running. But I need concrete for this as well. So it's going to be a bit of a hike to get this done. And also, I should figure out where this thing's going to go. Let's actually turn on the train station. I want to get this large station built up. Come back up here. Actually, yeah, just do that. Probably should grab some concrete just to make a landing pad up here, but I don't know where it's all going to fit in just yet. Because I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot of extra power coming in here, and also there is 0 ability to keep this warm during a cold wave. So this whole area will most likely freeze the second it starts getting chilly on Mars. Okay, this is going to be built here relatively soon. All right, drone hub's almost done. Cool. Now these guys are built, and they're like, okay, now what do we do? Not a lot, because there's nothing here to build on. So we're going to need... Let's grab 10 and 5. That's actually intentional grabbing those 5, because I do think a landing pad here would be perfect, especially if I'm going to be trading off metals in the later game or the concrete. So let's actually do this. Yeah, there's no... I also don't know how I'm going to pipe this yet, or power this, because I want to make sure, obviously, I'm not stepping over the train tracks with what I'm doing here. Let's run downstairs while this is going on. Ancient artifact, where are we at here? We're at 60 of 100. Okay, we got all those. We have all the exotics. All right, we're in a holding pattern on that until we can get, stuff done. You're done up. Let's come back up here. Because don't get me wrong, right here is a great spot for it, but I want to kind of make sure that it's utilizing the space we have. I go this way with it. Down here, maybe? You know what I could do also is just build the fucking thing, and if I need to move it, move it. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. Just put this all here, turn this on, because we've got, what, 10 power? This is gonna take 8 total. But these two should get built. There we go. Train station's coming online, and trade pad's gonna be coming online too. Neat. Let's go ahead and set an X. Do I want to do any? No, I can't do any trades. You have nothing here to do it. New galaxy discovered. Why? Hey, an extra 1,000 research points. I'll take it. Heavy drone load down. Really? Down here? Oh, we had a dust devil go through here. Slight problem with that. Let's burn some polymers on this. And you. I'm gonna max your range out. Note that I'm not getting this last guy. I'm actually gonna demo him for the time being, because I'm not able to de-dust him. Okay, a lot of this needed maintenance because of that dust level that came through. Not gonna lie, a little pissed off. But trying to keep these guys from... Can I at least see where it was gonna go? Okay, cool. Train station has been built. Let's go ahead, go into my depot, immediately turn off fuel. We don't need any of that up here. Electronics, machine parts, waste rock harvest, don't need that up here. Okay, cool. Should, keyword, be okay from this point.
Cold wave approaching.
And there's the other shoe dropping. Alright, let's work past it. Alright, tracks. Tracks, here we go. Now this is going to cost me a literal shitload of stuff. Not even terrain. Okay. $250 concrete to build this line. I'm not super happy with how it has to jockey around here, but at the same time, it does have two pretty much straight shots. We go out this way, turn, go out this way, and we're right there. Just gonna try it right now. Again, I'm also not expecting passengers on this because note the radius of the train station only touches this one extractor. And I want to confirm, did I get AI done? Yeah, extractor AI is done, mind you. And can I... Ha ha ha. I can do this. Now we're hooked into the grid. He is hooked into the entire power grid now. I don't think I can do... Yeah, can't do it on top of the... can't do the water pipes on top of it, unfortunately. But now we've got this hooked in. We're in shape. Let's go ahead... I'm not going to do anything else actually with the concrete right now because this guy is going to be needed. Let's turn him back on. Running a heavy drone load here. Yeah, you're going to be fine for a bit. It's also just we're going to need to move a crap load of concrete. We can assist this actually. Grab this. We're running a +3 on water right now. That's good. My electronics numbers have rebounded considerably. We've also lost colonists, so we're back down under 100. 23 kids have been born in the dome. That's good. We've got kids going to school. We've got kids playing. They're becoming, useful peoples. How many officers do I have? We are not enough workers here. I'm really tempted to bring down another load of colonists right now just to keep this all going. Let's actually go up to my asteroid here. Is this guy ready to go? Is everything here that we can grab here? I don't see anything else down here on the ground. Kind of useless for me. Grab it all. Oh, now you guys are going to do it. Thank you for helping. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this all back. With what? There we go. Alright, Hanoi done.
Approaching.
So I am going to go ahead and turn these guys all on now. Make sure there's no maintenance issues that we have to do with it. It looks like all of them do have maintenance problems. We'll get them up and running here. We're getting extra power going into the grid here. I think I'm going to do something slightly different is what I've done in the past. I'm going to do power, and then I'm going to do wind turbines in these sections. Usually I don't do that. No, old playthroughs I've done that. But this one, as of late, I've been doing mainly just the big turbines and the atomic accumulators. You loaded up? Cool. Come on up here, please, and dump this off at the station. It does show concrete's is here, but it's not being delivered anywhere. Also, let's turn food off at this site. We don't need food at this location. Alright, table has arrived. There we go. Concrete's been delivered, and we're now starting to utilize it. I like it. Got a lot of waste rock being formed up right now. And through the power of editing, you didn't know that I had to step away for a few minutes to rotate the laundry. I did set up the train station over here to move cargo, mainly concrete metals, rare metals, exotic metals. Here it says balance via trains. What I will most likely do when I'm done is do send by train. Actually, I'll probably do like don't send by train, don't send by train, don't send by train. Balance. I don't think I need this at all. So I'm actually going to turn off exotics. Once this is balanced out with the concrete, the metals, the rare metals, and probably the seeds, I'll start setting it as export and send it all back. Now you can see the train tracks are finally being constructed. Very quickly done, but also it ate through almost all of my concrete in the process.
Research complete.
Yay, Omega Telescope is done. I have nowhere near the research and the stuff needed to build it, so don't worry, I'm not going to do it right away. I know some folks want me to like wait until the very end of the series to do it, and you can see the power is connected over here too. Now, since there's no need for O2 and water up here yet, I'll go ahead and just hold off on this. My plan, though, is most likely run a parallel track, and then, because I don't think you can, I might be able to, can I? Okay, let's also get rid of Hanoi, because Hanoi has been... We've taken all we can off of Hanoi that I want to use right now, so let's just get rid of it for the moment. And do I get... Signal boost is going to be a good one to get my hands on, but advanced landing techniques... Deep asteroid mining is what I'm looking for, actually. But it really doesn't matter for the moment, because as long as I have... Don't have... As long as I don't have capture asteroid, I don't need to worry about it that much, so just something to keep in mind. We've got a lot of disabled work slots here. Look at this. A lot of engineers being built here. We're at 8.5, again, compared to 10.8 on this. And we're employing engineers. All right, Cold Wave is ramping up here momentarily. And what I'll most likely do is I'll shut down the electronics factory for this, because that's going to save me some electricity. And again, these guys have both been off. I probably should turn this guy on at some point, but we are running equilibrium on water, barely. So, mostly going to keep that on. If I do want to pick up some water, it's right down here. And let's make sure these guys are polymered up too. Yeah, we're running a little finicky on the power switch. Oh, this area. Hang on. Shit. This has not been built. And I totally forgot it was going to be coming up in like 3 hours, because this water tank's going to freeze in a heartbeat. Come on, come on, get it built, get it built, get it built, get it built. It's not going to be done in time. Damn. Alright, gonna get cold fast. This guy's going to freeze. Let's see if I can actually... I'm running it real close here. He's online. Yes! Perfect, he's online too. This is not going to freeze up. That works for me. It's also a long-ass cold wave. It's 5 days. Alright, we're running into problems here. Okay. Go ahead and open you guys up. Open up all Sterling gens. Because we're taking 9 and this guy's taking 15. So we're actually running a slight deficit on here. And I can absolutely slap down some, what do you call them? Forestation plants down in this area too. Alright, how can I trim this? 10 power here. Something's drawing way too much power right now. And it's not this guy. What is it? I've missed something here. Hang on. 656.2. Turn off amplify. That's gonna buy me something. You're off, you're off. I'm gonna turn the fuel refineries off. That might help us a little bit too. It doesn't help us a ton. I'm missing something though. Oh, how about you? You're taking, you're only taking 30 power. Not too much of an issue. This building's off, so that wouldn't take it. That wouldn't take it up. It's the scrubbers. The scrubbers are the source right now, but I'm not shutting them down because that saved me a ton on stuff. Yeah, these guys are taking 38. Ooh, how about this? No, I can't. I can't. Wait a minute. Keep them off during part of the day. D-type asteroids, exotic. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do a detailed scan. Take a look at it. Wow. Bloody worthless, except for the exotics. I will grant the exotics are actually kind of helpful here. Do I have it? I have a micro-G extractor. Not gonna lie, that asteroid is really tempting to get my hands on for the 440. That would get the what you call it, finished up. 15 power. You're drawing 30. This is discharging pretty hard. We're bringing this guy in. Okay, we're just sipping fuel, sipping power over here now. And the overall drain is down to 64. That's my drain here now. One soul 10. Alright, let's do this. Turn this on, turn this off. We're gonna have some unemployment for a little while, which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to balance this. Overnight, we're only minus 40 on the grid. What the hell? Oh wow, we're just sipping power now. Could also turn these guys off because they're drawing a shitload of power. Duh! Source of the problem is right in frickin' front of me. I'll let the buildings freeze over. We got the materials. We can utilize it. I'm actually going to turn the polymer factory on. It's malfunctioned, but at the same time, we could most definitely utilize it to get more polymers built up. We're running pretty lean on that. Let's go ahead and build a single train. It's going to take a lot of metals and some electronics, which I'm not sure I've got right now, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. And once the train is set up, I'll have this little nodule thing available. I'll be able to assign it. Unfortunately, it doesn't say... Ah, here we go. So you just switch between depot management and this. So I can actually do this. Let's see, under construction I can do 6. Okay, wow, impressive. Here. Yeah, the big thing is just to start moving materials up here, so once this cold wave wraps up, send it all up here. I do think a scrubber might be a smart play up here. In fact, it's an incredibly smart play, because this guy is about to need maintenance. Shazbot. Alright, close him up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have this done so that when we start getting materials sent down the tracks, we'll be able to utilize that. Okay, cool beans. Get a malfunctioning drone over here, not my problem. Alright, materials going over here. Alright, cool. We actually have the train under construction. Yay, choo-choo. We can do this. Alright. And during the day hours, we're still running just a slight deficit, which is telling me that my power is going to last a little bit longer, maybe? Still saying 1 soul 11, but I'm assuming that's like if I lose everything simultaneously. Let's do this. I'm going to open up this other shift too. It's low priority, meaning that other positions are going to get filled first. Then hopefully, I'm going to get some more colonists being born, because we're up to 8 kids. That's good. And I could also put some folks working outside, but I think these folks are probably like, screw this, it's cold, I don't want to do anything. Downstairs, we did get, it looks like a cave-in. No, not too terribly worried on that front. Back upstairs. Might have to let the game run for a little bit, but I was talking about bringing down some more colonists. If I did that... I like the idea of bringing another dome out this way. Maybe do like a trigon dome. Note there's nothing over here for folks to do. It's pretty lean, it's pretty Spartan in this area. The research sites that are up here are phenomenal. Down here we've got double research site. I'm curious here. Is it like a trigon dome? I actually have double research sites here. If I wanted to do this. But it also would cover up the water deposit, which... Dare I? Dare I? Oh shit, I'm actually about to run through the research on anything anyway. Whoopsies! Okay. I actually like multi-spiral architecture. Holographic scanning needs to get done too.
Research complete.
There's a core heat convector actually, it's right there. Takes about 10 water per tick to do it, so I would essentially need my dedicated water production for it. There's also a bunch of low-end techs I haven't researched, but again, since I've got everything down to the bottom except for the terraforming tree, I'm going to kind of spread out a little bit. I think a oval dome here would work. Okay. How many of you were typing? This is not a double research site. I'm that out of it right now. Sorry, folks. I'm, as they say, tired. Is there any double research site around here? I got one up there. I got a couple up here in this area. This area is a double research site. Let's just see. Like, yeah, boom, double research right there. That's not a bad spot. If you want to start a colony, that's not the worst spot to start up in. I mean, you got your double research, you got double water, you got metals, you got concrete. Your rare metals are this way, so you can extend a colony out this way to do it. There's a lot of ways and a lot of places you can build your colony in this game. Let's go ahead. No, cancel that. Cancel that. Did I seriously just demo a train? Oh, mother. Deep breath, Steve. Deep breath. That is demo that train that I just built. Just put on a happy face and not scream. I really want to scream right now. But I'm going to hold off and not scream. Alright. We have the mystery. It's the dredgers. Here we go.
Mission control. We're receiving a priority transmission from Earth.
Several hours ago, the Linear and CSS program sighted an incoming cluster of meteorites from the asteroid belt. Their trajectories are likely to converge with a Martian orbit. Meteor impacts are likely to intensify during the course of the next few weeks. I expect several meteor storms to hit Mars in the next 10 sols. All right. So the dredgers, this is actually going to be really interesting for this site because the dredgers come and go for deposits. If I recall correctly, I think the last time I had dredgers I was playing as Russia. That long ago. So I think it's going to be very interesting to get this section may need to get built up a little bit sooner than I was anticipating. Also going to need to get MDSs built up here. At least one. Yeah, I really just need to protect this thing. So I'm totally fine with it being right there. Let's see. Come down here. Train still... Okay, yeah, I totally just blurfed on that whole thing. But this actually gives us an opportunity so we can shoot down the dredgers as they come in. You know, on at least these rare metal sites, maybe bordering on this underground metal site. But the dredgers, if I'm not mistaken, you do have the opportunity to, like, dismantle them. And that would be an opportunity to quickly work through the mystery on this. There's also this concrete deposit right here, which don't think I haven't forgotten. It's right there. I can see it. It's kind of like how this one is not really a research site. It's a concrete deposit. We'll go ahead and utilize that. It looks like we needed to have 100 colonists for X number of days before that event would pop.
Meteor incoming.
You missed. Try again. But this also is why we have our MDSs up and running, even though this one could probably be shut down if I'm brutally honest. What are we doing on power? Also, we're bringing in cash too, so let's spend some cash. Work on multi-spiral architecture. And I do think that maybe, just maybe, interplanetary astronomy may need to get some sort of priority. 1 Sol 6 this cold wave's got left. Alright, assign the train to a track. It's just going to load up. It's taking a little bit of materials, and it's just going to run it down here. And it's going to help start to get this section up and running. If we can get the scrubbers going, which again, it's going to take time, we'll be able to utilize that. So we have a concrete, a polymer, and a machine part here. None of those we actually need. We need electronics and metals here for both of these things. Just realizing that now. We'll be able to utilize this and get this done up. I had to split the video into 2 just because I had to do that little chore. Yeah, chore. That's what I do. Chores. Those things. But next video, we're going to deal with the dredgers. I'm going to get through this cold wave sooner rather than later. Let's also do this. We'll load it up here and here. Awesome. Watch this, kids. Okay, we're loading up concrete. You're loading up metals. We're going to take both down to the new site. Unload that there. You're going to unload that there. I'm not going to do it as a transport route, but I do want to have it as essentially a Thomas versus Birdie the bus race, where I've got materials being loaded up and sent down the tracks. And also, these guys are running right along the tracks. I love it. I love these guys are actually just following on the path now they're crossing under that this is doing. There we go. So we're going to get the metals here. Hopefully we'll get the electronics dropped off soon. And once this cold wave ends, like I said, probably beginning of next video, we're going to start getting this built up. Let's get some more machine parts up and running too. This is going to have to turn on and start working its butt off to earn its keep. And once I get the cold wave over, a lot of engineers available, I can put in work in the electronics factory, get the electronics up and running, get the machine parts up and running by building another one of those factories, and really get this colony thrumming good. Thrumming? Humming? Words. I don't know. It's been a long day. But it's also been a long video. Best 30-minute mark. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.